Yo. Whoa. What's up, Bonfire? What's up, Trixari? How you guys doing? I had a dream that I saw a clip of someone with this weapon, but it was shooting frost, and it was all like blue and white, and I was like, oh, spoiler. And they were fighting some boss, some crazy boss. I was like, well, now I know where the frost weapon is. Not the most creative dream. It was just a total knockoff of this weapon. It was just shooting frost instead of fire. Okay, so we have a I have no idea. We just walked into this level. Let me backtrack a little bit. Readjust my brain. Okay, there's nothing. Do we, fall? We do. Okay. But first... Okay, I had to try. Had to try, you never know. Okay, we got a little bit of a teaser chest. They do like to tease. A little bit of a one-way trip. Looks like we're going to be fighting puppets. Let's gear accordingly. Dude, for a second I thought those birds were, like, puppet arms. I thought they were hanging off the ledge. This is nice. Oh, whoa. Okay, we got the aurora up in the sky. You guys ever seen this? You ever seen it like this? Trixara, do you guys get these? You're kind of up north, right? Do you have a good time finishing up the M&M weekend playtest? We did, dude. We had a lot of fun PvP, actually. It's funny because whenever I'm streaming, the PvP is terrible. And then as soon as I turn the stream off, we get such good fights, dude. We had so much fun with it. Okay, 2 shots. Oh, this moveset again? No. No. Why? He's so... That lunge is so insane, dude. It's got more range than like 2 dodges. Okay. Apparently we haven't seen enough of this guy yet. Easy. Look at me. Look at me all thunder dashy. It's really stamina efficient too. Okay, so we can go up. There's a whole bridge. That's probably the correct way. Which means... watch out for pipe bombs. Yep. Yep. Got hit by it anyways. Really thought I could have that stab. Wait, this is a whole thing too. Oh, maybe we do take the bridge. Okay, let's take the bridge. Were you asking? I was talking about girlfriend, and I think I heard my name. Oh, we were talking about the aurora. Do you get those up there? Up in the fjords or whatever, wherever you live? Up in the hinterlands? You get a lot of them? Damn. Do they look like this crazy? You get to see them this crazy? Oh, I almost had the stagger luck. Okay, I don't get it. There we go. This thing does not stagger sometimes. Maybe it's shorter range than it looks. They are crazy and even crazier. Go to finished Lapland. I promise you will see some cosmic art during winter. Yeah, I visited, the furthest north I've been was Iceland, but I went in like May, so we didn't really see anything. The sun was out till, you know, midnight. Which was kind of a trip in and of itself. We were like, when do we go to bed? Ancient disc. The ancient discs, I feel, have been a little underwhelming. I don't know. I haven't really found anything that I'm like, ooh, I can't wait till I get another ancient disc so I can get that. It feels like you could just get like some extra ergo with it. I don't know. Maybe he expands his shop later. Weapon has to hit the hitbox. Yeah, but it's like a pretty good little lunge. I don't know. It's almost like he pulls it back. Ow. Oh, right, this guy. Ledges? Okay, got my heal. We're good. We're chilling. No way. No way I run out of stamina and die here. Okay, we're fine. Not even close. Iceland is around the same height as finished Lapland, so you would see it there also during winter. I don't even know where I was. So is this just a regular... Is this where we just were? Okay. Yeah. This just leads to a little item. Man, I'm gonna have to go back and heal. They're throwing a lot of mini-bosses at me. Need another day, Krelin? We gotta wait another 3.5 weeks or something, dude. Empty painkiller bottle. bottle of painkillers used by Leia. It is completely empty and overdose can be fatal for the average person. Painkillers cannot cure petrification disease, nor can they effectively alleviate the suffering. Yet, there are those who struggle to even live without becoming dependent on painkillers. Jeez. Bro, what a lore. There are some who struggle to even live without becoming dependent on painkillers. Just the pain of life. Even if you don't have a disease. Just living. Alright. I really want to know the lore of these merchants too. Like, brother, how did you get here? Okay, we can talk with Jiminy.
Hey, about what I said before. Just think, if we can save them here, we could alter Krot's future. For the better, I hope. But put that aside. Leia's fighting alone. How could we not help? So,
they're really building up this
say,
Leia character. And I feel like something's going to go horribly wrong. Our expectations are going to be subverted. Maybe we have to kill her after she turns into a monster. I don't know. Something awful is going to happen.
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Let's stick to business. Increases weapon attack when HP is low. That's cool. I'll grab that. Giant's amulets. It's only 120 ergo. Changes weight to very heavy when equipped. An amulet developed by the Workshop Union to test heavyweight puppets. This ill-fated amulet was so heavy it could flatten the ground, but with no puppets capable of withstanding its weight while remaining intact, its production was immediately halted. There's got to be some secret effect to that. Fierce combat skills surface in dire circumstances. The honor of the bastards is rooted in the spirit of never accepting defeat until the end. Okay, and a bunch of stuff we don't care about. I'm trying to keep at least one of each, because sometimes you can like turn them in for quests and stuff. Okay, do we start putting some points into motivity again, or do we keep pushing advance? I kind of want advance to get to 40, but I don't know. On this one, we get more damage from motivity. We'll just keep doing advance. It is the build, after all. I bet when it's juiced up, the scaling's still better on the electric. Also, I feel like I never cranked the handle on this thing. I need to go crank the handle. Keep forgetting. Yeah, I don't think we did. Okay, I see. Oh, he's a little quick this time. Got a little bit of range too. Let's turn the light on. Hey, look at that. Advanced crank. Fable catalyst. Does this door even open at all? Can't even interact with it. I do want to, just in case, I don't remember if I looted any other, like, random stuff that's high value. I'm trying to think. What category would those go under? Let me just check the cell window on this guy, make sure he doesn't want something. Started first Berserker Kazan. The boss fights and combat is actually phenomenal so far. It's really good. Yeah, I like the fights in that game because you can actually tell what's going on. It's not like all memorization. I do think they're better than a lot of Souls fights in that regard. Some LOP inspiration in some of the design. Yeah, there's some interesting build variety too, in terms of like how you can play the different weapons. To parry into counterattack. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely be revisiting that game at some point. Played it through twice now, in a row. I like the art style a lot, too. I like how it's not, like, you know, this kind of Unreal Engine realistic look. I kind of hope games start to go back in the direction of, like, stylized, not necessarily cartoony, but I just don't think every game needs to be hyper-realistic in terms of its aesthetic. A letter to family. Handwriting is messy as if written in a hurry. Marion, you must take the children, leave everything, and flee the moment you read this letter. Do not seek out relatives for safety. Just go. Find a place unknown to anyone else. Simon, that devil won't be satisfied until all who opposed him are dead. Your what? So the Alchemist had a civil war. The previous leader of the Alchemists was Valentinus Monad, I believe, right? I think Florence is probably related. That's probably why she's on a rampage right now. Bro, does this guy ever stagger? Parried him like 6 times. Guess not. Okay, I assume the water kills you here. What? Land sharks? Oh no, platforming? Platforming and land sharks? I keep pressing my Elden Ring jump key. Oh god, oh god. Oh, he just pulled that gun out. Wait, he's shooting it. The shooting. Whoa! He killed the. Whoa! It's puppets versus sharks, dude. I feel like things that jump out of the water should be extra weak to electric damage. Now every one of these doors, I expect something to jump out of it. Correspondence from beyond the sea. A scroll carrying the soft scent of fine ink. To my respected brothers and sisters of the truth, your correspondence was well received. I cannot hide my awe regarding the events occurring here beyond the sea. Time and again, I am enlightened by your profound learnings. I can only respond with my thanks. The golden medicine enclosed in your recent communique was most welcome. I have confirmed its efficacy on patients suffering mild symptoms of the stone disease, those whose lungs were not yet affected. I wonder why they call it stone disease instead of petrification disease. Fortunately, it seems eradication of the disease on our shores is possible, as only some coastal residents show symptoms. Many lives are being saved thanks to the teachings of the Brotherhood. Didn't they cause the disease? And now they're patting themselves on the back for curing it? This game really is about COVID, dude. I shall post additional updates from across the sea. My wish is that you remain safe and well until then. May we someday meet my brothers and sisters here in the land of the Radiant Dawn. I got a deep bow. Not gonna use that. Okay, that guy looks non-friendly. There was something over here. Okay, this is where we come in. Yep. Downstairs. This guy also looks non-friendly. Okay. Perhaps a bit inattentive. Holy health bar, dude. Help! He didn't even flinch. Only complaint I have so far is there's no autoplay option for the dialogue on Kazan. You have to press spacebar every single time. You're probably playing with controller, right? Improving my strategy against bozos. I don't remember. Did we go up and around? Or did we go? It's just dead end? Okay. Yeah. Just spamming the strong attack with this build feels a lot better than spamming light attack, unless we have the save alert on. That's so much better. It's fast. It's honestly like just as fast. The light attack is kind of bad if it's not juiced. That's so much better. Okay. I like this weapon better now. Now we're frying everybody. Okay, right. Dogs, sharks, land sharks. Okay, they're very fast. I understand. I understand. They just sort of swim through you like a shark would. They don't even try to bite. They just... The shark is under attack from the carcass beast, too? Interesting. Why don't you like sharks? I wonder what the reason for that is. Coming up. Whoa! Okay, not like that. I really wanted that backstab, but looks like I'm not gonna get it. Okay, this time we do a surprise attack. Get him! Get him! Get him! Yes! 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 Bro, this guy is so durable. Okay. What's he guarding? Wait, is this the way forward? Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be another shark. And the ground disappears? Do we need for the ground to disappear? Isn't that a bit much, guys? Isn't that a bit much? I don't know which way to go. Let's see if this is a dead end. Okay. What? Okay. Nice range. Respectable range on that fella. Do they climb down ladders? Oh, they just stay okay. Alright. Right. Okay, we're hanging on by a thread. Another stargazer. And the chest. Which we get to from walking? Okay, might have been overthinking that one. Guys, I solved the puzzle of the chests. I solved it. Are you proud of me? Look, I figured out how to get there. That's crazy, dude. Speed running. Figured that one out in under 5 minutes. Legion caliber. Boo! Legion calibers and quartz, all the upgrade items need their own chests. They need like a smaller, lamer looking chest. That doesn't get me so excited. Okay, well now we gotta figure out what is over on the ice floes then. Probably an actual chest that I'm gonna want. Trying to avoid fighting both of you at the same time. Okay, ow. Turn-based combat. Did the exact same thing, unsurprisingly, with that weapon. What, laser beam on the dagger guy? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to... dagger guy's not... He doesn't respawn, does he? Ah, he respawns. Okay. Alright. I got this. Backing up seems really strong against this enemy. Probably just need to hold the S key. Quit trying to parry these attacks. Okay, so some of this ice disappears, I guess. Is there a way to tell? Where's the shark? Shark, go fight the... Nope, nope, nope. How many different moves does this thing have? Bro, the shark has been training its whole life to be on land, apparently. Oh, only using the heavy attack with that weapon? Yeah, makes sense. CAD with 107. Big number. That is a big number. I don't even know when your next milestone is. 108? Is 108 the next badge? Do we have a badge for that, kid? Do we have a badge for 9 years? Ah! Okay. So I found the ice that cracks. At least it doesn't disappear instantly. Do we want to go over here? This feels like I don't? Question mark. Want to go over here? This is fine. I think that's a preposterous moveset. Okay, solid ground would be so sick right now. Okay, we have a gravity-defying strongman. Oh boy. Probably shouldn't have tried to parry that, but we got it. First try. Get out of here. Sit down. Hanging in the air like that. Nonsense, bro. The Stargazer over here, too? Frosted Cipher Machine. 9 years is fucking crazy? You're telling me, dude. How'd you like Eminem, dude? Kings of Krot use cipher machines? Yes, okay. So this doesn't have a... this doesn't really have a description yet. Do we get to go inside of his lair? No. Dude, we have like a split level. Alright. I will now metagame. Let's see which one of these Stargazers is listed first. The other one. Okay. Let's go decipher this thing. Looking forward to launch, not going near those ambushers. I saw your corpse out in the desert, and I was like, oh, Ked died over here. And I walked over there, and I got hit by the ambusher and almost died.
Any enemy of the alchemy. This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key.
Okay.
They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets.
Pocket Hunter Alidoro. Okay, we're going back to the other Stargazer. Mora knows all their locations. It's true. I've memorized the location of every single ambusher in the zone. So hopefully they don't change between now and launch. Why would they? Why would they change it? Need to adjust some of the things that will filter people for no reason at all. I think the lighting is the big thing. The lighting is definitely silly. Maybe the mob run speed too might be a little over the top. It's kind of hard to say though, because like in EQ, oh wow, these things drop halves. Okay, found our new farming spot. In EQ, if you pulled a mob that was higher level than you, and then you started running, it would. Damn, okay. Puppets versus beasts. Who will win? Puppets kind of cleaning. Whoa! I'm not in this, dude. Okay, what? He's trying to BM me. Did you see that? These guys drop halves too. Alright, we have a Overwatch machine gun beast. Why weren't you attacking the puppets? You're waiting for me? Feels a little personal. Shouldn't be invisible mobs that are almost inescapable that can two-tap you. Yeah, it's a little early in the game, I feel like, for stealth mobs that you can't outrun. In EQ, like I was saying, in EQ, if you pulled something that you weren't supposed to pull, it would run you down, but you could strafe run away from it. But then you could make the argument of like, oh, well, strafe running wasn't intended, so maybe you were supposed to die. I don't know though. I don't know why they can't like kind of do their own thing a little bit more. Like it's very, very EQ, a lot of the stuff they're doing. And I understand that they want to take inspiration from EQ, but like I don't know. Like EQ's not some sort of MMO gospel. Like, they don't have to copy it exactly. Oh, he's still jumping. Okay, and that's so much damage. I thought he was gonna machine gun me, I'm gonna be honest. Still going? Okay, he gets a little tired. Some improvement in lighting and general diminishing returns to go a long way for the game in PvP. I don't think there should be diminishing returns. I think diminishing returns have always been a bad solution to CC in these games. I didn't like them in WoW, and I think they just got stuck It was a bad band-aid solution at the time, and now everybody just accepts it as the normal way that CC is handled in PvP, and I hate it. I hate that it's become so normalized. It was always a band-aid. It's still a band-aid. And I'm super ready to die on that hill. If the skill is overpowered, then it's overpowered, right? Like, Barb Mez needs to just be nerfed. It doesn't need a diminishing return. It needs to be gutted. What the fuck am I even blocking, dude? Durability. Calculated. Full moonstone. Let's go. Huge. Let's say they need to reduce how long your rooted mez slept, etc. Possibly. I mean, some of that is just the natural rock, paper, scissors of PvP, though. Like, if you are a tank who has a bunch of gap closer and damage abilities, the counter to you is a root. So, like, it is what it is. Don't get rooted, son. Bring some friends who can, you know, solve that problem for you. Or play a different class thing. Self-dispel, or do range damage, like... that's just one of the, you know, pieces on the chessboard. Now, if you have a spell that counters literally everybody and has no downside, aka Bard Mez, then that just needs to be nerfed, right? When the major CC should last more than 6 seconds. I don't know if I agree with that, because I mean, abilities in that game, your melee attack swing timer is somewhere between like 3 and 5 seconds for a single attack. Even if I wander this coast forever, I'm sure you'll all agree. Is he gonna spam that? Even if I wander this coast forever, I'm sure you'll all agree. Okay, so we got a theater aficionado over here losing his mind. Lonely performance. Dreaming of a leader on this coast. It is enjoyable in its own right. Lonely
couch. It is enjoyable in its own right. At first, money or souvenirs sustained me, but I wanted more.
Now he's
Until
monologuing?
my avarice sent me scurrying off with the Imperial clone. This lonely performance, dreaming of Adelina on this couch, it is enjoyable in its own right. What is the color of lies? The puppet prince asked of the king. His lovely question haunts me still.
Is he quoting lines from the play? Is that why he's monologuing?
Attention everyone. The performance of Adelina, Kratz Priya and Prima Donna, is about to begin.
We're putting this guy out of his
What
misery?
is the color of lies? The puppet prince asked of the king. His lovely question haunts me still.
Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. We heard something about this crown. But I thought it was like gonna be on a monster. I mean, I guess that guy kind of was a monster. It was worn during the Red actress Adelina Corday's most popular performance. The celestial voice captivated many with its dreamlike performances. The crown was cherished as a symbol of those performances, but in the end it vanished like a dream. Mine now. Okay, so that was truly just a total side area that loops all the way back. And, well, I'm glad we got that full moonstone. I wonder if we can do anything with this crown. I still think these guys have a preposterous amount of poise. Wizards get a 2-minute snare. Yeah, 2 minutes is probably too long. I guess I don't enjoy the idea that someone can spam CC as a cure to other mechanics. Enchanter mezzing you after every DD cast doesn't seem compelling. I mean, if you're looking at it through the guise of 1v1, yeah. I just don't think the game will ever be made to be like a 1v1 type of game. Interesting how strong casters are in the game as people start to stack resistances. Yeah, and I mean the other balancing factor is supposed to be RNG breaks. So like that 2 meter snare is 2 meters best case scenario, but there's supposed to be RNG every 6 seconds. There's supposed to be some percentage chance that that just breaks, right? It could be a low chance, it could be like 5% chance. But if you have a 5% chance every 6 seconds, it's unlikely you're going to get the full 2 meters. And then if there's supposed to be a chance that it breaks on damage too. So those are the factors that they're supposed to use to balance it. I don't want them to just use diminishing returns. Then it's just WoW PvP. And WoW PvP is just so mid. Like, whatever. We can go play WoW if we want WoW PvP. He got his white whale. Good job, Mr. Ahab.
Oh, fish! I have won! I caught you! Fish, you and I. For 3 days and 3 nights we battled. I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed.
What happened?
They all said I would never catch any fish.
Any fish?
But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rowed out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me.
You do this by yourself?
Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. In the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is taken on my body.
About why he went so far.
Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course.
Okay, kind of circular reasoning.
Petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the sun also rises, so does the tide. And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village.
You need help?
You would help an old man? Refreshing in one so young. All right, go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me.
You want beer?
After battling this fish for 3 days,
He wants beer, guys.
I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need.
Okay. We are now beer fishers. Is he even gonna be alive when I get back? Fish seems to be suffering from some disease of its own. Whatever the alchemists are doing, it's definitely getting in the water. We want to get to the glowing green castle. Yeah, I love the way they just put it on the horizon in the first zone. Okay, something with a health bar. It's about, okay, all right. Oh, knock knock. Traitor!
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
I wasn't sure about this guy. I really wasn't sure, but now we know. Why are you doing this?
It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously.
What does that even mean?
Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty?
I mean, not really.
Meaningless concepts in this world.
I just literally want to know what
No
you're doing.
speeches, just action.
Okay.
I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand
So
plan.
he's just a
And then,
alchemy simp.
I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance to be disposed of.
I like how we're having the whole conversation
Nobody.
like this. Did you do the same thing to Veronique?
Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you?
Do I? I have some pills. A peaceful solution? Okay, we're trying diplomacy.
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must?
That doesn't sound very peaceful.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Okay. Mr. Smoke Bomb. Apparently we're fighting a ninja stalker.
Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent to the bottom of the sea.
He has an umbrella block?
Human beings can only keep secrets when they're buried with them. Everything else gets... An elixir of power.
He
Crafted
heals?
by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions. So much wasting effort. Now, on to more legendary challenges, or she too will
He
die.
heals. Nimachi the Snake. I believed him when he said he was too much of a pussy to fight, but no, he knows how to fight. I mean, you get the amulet right before here that's kind of the hints. The duelist amulets.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
What the f-
Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent to the bottom.
Yeah,
On to
dude.
more legendary challenges, or she too will die.
What's range?
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent to the bottom of the sea. Wasted effort. Why didn't you just die gracefully in the ruins?
What ruins? We were in ruins?
Human beings can only have secrets when they're buried with them. Everything else gets out.
Yes! Come on.
Now, on to more legendary challenges.
It's so hard to
Or
stagger
she
with this
too
weapon, dude.
will die.
It's like no forward movement on the strong attack.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
It is so hard not to block him early.
Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent to the bottom of the sea. Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent to the bottom of the sea. Be of good cheer. Now that you've seen this place, I'll ensure your suffering ends for good.
Man, I feel like he does not take a whole lot of damage. Especially if he can peel.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
God, there's just no openings, dude.
Legendary
Not even for a
challenges,
single swing.
for she too
He hits me
will
before I
die.
can get out of the recovery animation. You're 80% finished on the strong attack. He lightly knocked you out of the basic attack. Yeah. The rules for super armor in this game, I feel like, are a little fast and loose. At least in Dark Souls 1, we knew, like, you had this much poise, you could take this many hits.
Truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
You said know too much? I don't even know what I know, dude.
Behold, an elixir of
He's invincible when he does it?
crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
I'm not invincible when I heal.
Human beings can only keep secrets when they're buried with them. Everything else gets out. Human beings can only keep secrets when they're buried with them. Everything else gets out. Human beings can only keep secrets when they're
He's a
buried
little
with them.
spammy with his dialogue.
Everything else gets out.
He could maybe shut the fuck up a little bit.
On to more
Bro, I
legendary
cannot even
challenges,
get him to he
or
is
she
so
too
tanky.
will die.
I'm gonna have to pull out the flamethrower. Now that I kind of know his moves, let's
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
try some things.
But the
Okay, well, that
games
didn't work.
end here.
Bitch.
Human beings can only keep secrets when they're buried with them. Everything else gets out.
I wish that Fable art lasted a little longer.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Man, I don't know how to deal with that, because you can't, like, go for the parry in case he throws the bomb.
On to more legendary challenges.
I don't know,
Or
dude.
she too will die.
It's one of those fights where it feels like all you can do is parry. Like, you can't actually attack back. Alright, let's try the flamethrower.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. It's time to die.
It's a lot more damage.
An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do when he does the bombs and the red attack.
Now, on to more legendary challenges.
Okay,
Or she too
slightly better.
will die.
Other weapon kind of dookie for this boss. Yeah, the electric weapon, unless they actually are weak to electricity, it doesn't... I don't know, the damage on it just feels a little low. It probably needs to be played on more of a hybrid build. If I had like 30 motivity, I'm sure it'd be good.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Okay, that's a thing I can do.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward
Elixir.
for my
So
contributions.
pretentious. Wait, should I just be backstabbing him over and over again? He's like kind of easy to backstab. Can I break his weapon? What was that? No? Doesn't look broken. Stop it! Ah! Great, he turns into a monster at the end. Is it my fault? It might be my... I mean, you're the one who drank the potion, dude. There's a payoff to that heal that you get, man. That's what happens. That's what happens when you take your vax. I'm trying to tell you guys.
You truly are.
That myocarditis.
And in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Okay, a little greedy there. I thought I could stagger him out of it. This is greedy too. Oh, got it. Wait, what? Oh.
An
Phase.
elixir
Okay.
of power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
It's so funny that he thinks that it was given to him as a reward when really they just played the same trick on him that he played on Berenice. So I guess breaking his weapon doesn't really matter because he's just going to turn into a monster and smack us with his fist anyways.
Wait. What is happening?
This is an interesting take on the 2 health bar mechanic. You know how a lot of the Dark Souls bosses have the secret 2nd health bar? Well, you can just keep making the 1st health bar go up. Nobody expects that. Then you can make it really ambiguous how much health something has.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Nonsense.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as a reward for my contributions.
Unlucky, dude. He doesn't usually do that just out the gate.
Wait. What is happening?
We're getting close. We're getting close. His moves are similar to that other big monster thing that we fought in the cave.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. On to more
Jesus.
legendary
Okay.
challenges, or she too will die.
Thought he was gonna stop. I wonder if this game has the thing where the boss's patterns change depending on how much health you have left.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Wow, okay. Hit him with the combo strong attack that time. Big brain. Did the light attack into the charge strong instead of the regular charge strong.
elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
That's hilarious, dude. Oh, it didn't give it to me. Probably unnecessarily risky. I'd have to practice it a little bit to get the angle consistent, because it kind of turns. Tag of the dot. Light into heavy is the way to go. Yeah, it's really good. It's the same, almost the same distance in terms of lunge. It might even be even better. But we get it on the first hit instead of the second. None of this too poke.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
Unlucky. Wonder if that's an input read. He seems to only do that at like the most critical time. Yeah, see? Way better.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Still gotta get the timing on that. It's like a dodge into a parry. I might be able to parry the explosion and him. Overhealing. Why is he backpedaling? What? Okay. Camera kind of messing with me a little bit. Unlucky. Right on the face change. Okay, whatever. So 3 attacks. Right off the bat. I can get a flame stagger. Parry that. Follows up. Man, I'm so used to the red attack being the last attack in the sequence, but some of these DLC bosses they just keep going. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the Fable Art, starting at the beginning.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions. Not so much. It's time to die.
Spinning too many heals in this phase.
Onto more legendary challenges.
All right.
She too will die.
I'm trying to push this phase 1 faster, but pushing it too fast now.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. An elixir of power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Why am I still getting hit by the umbrella? could have got the stagger in there. Just take it now. No! I shouldn't be getting hit by that. It's easy. Can't dodge that last attack. Just tracks your dodge perfectly. Got a parry. I haven't used the Legion arm on this guy at all. Just realized that.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
Kind of forgot it existed.
But the games end here.
It's gotta be, it's literally has to be an input read, dude.
Now, on to more legendary challenges,
Okay.
or she too will die.
Oh, it's just defense. The phase one is just all defense.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
The interrupt backstab. You love to see it.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time for you to die. On to more legendary challenges, or she too will die.
It's like if you are a certain distance away and under half HP or something. It's like always when you're gonna heal. It knows when you want to heal. It does that attack. It's clever.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
No potion? Thought for sure he'd be drinking the potion. There we go.
Behold, an elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my contributions.
Oh, I thought I had the backstab there. Greeting, greeting. No! Man, those moves are so hard to block. He like floats in the air before he damages you. Come on! Yeah! Where's the thing? Ah, damn it. Durability, bro. Cook! Oh! 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 Barbecue. Okay. What are we doing now? We're talking? Alright, now we talk. Let's RP a little bit.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything. All of it. Please, just...
Bro, you drank the
Don't
potion.
kill
You're
me.
dying one way or another. Okay, well now we get to have a whole lot of talkie. What up, Saiga? Never played this game? It's nice to watch. It's good, dude. If you like Souls games, it's really good. First try? First try indeed. Alright, what do you want to say?
All this happened. All of it. Because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique. Or your precious legend. Mm-hmm. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded. Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them.
I mean, you were talking a lot of shit before this fight about how, like, nobody matters but yourself, and there's no meaning, and everyone's just a nuisance, and you only care about yourself and what's in it for you, so... I don't know if I buy this.
This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it. To pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders.
Yeah.
This is a mistake.
I don't think anyone's surprised by that.
But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir. No middleman.
Yeah, they obviously wanted to take you out,
The
dude.
cure. It was complete. Worked on carcass, as they said. I was to have a stronger body. One immune to disease and infection. I was to become.
Yeah, 95% effective, dude.
But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. I must have treatment. I must. My good, kind fellow. Please. Sir.
I don't think I have any. Punish him or leave him? Oh man, which one gives me the record? No, let's get punished.
No. How could you? You promised. You promised you would let me live.
Did I?
Please.
I don't feel like I said that.
Please. They promised. The alchemist. I must go to them. I must go to them and get my cure. No. I was chosen.
I feel warmth. He feels warmth too. I didn't get the record. Did I make the wrong choice? I guess in New Game Plus we're gonna have to spare him. Now what?
I'll be honest, it's the terrible conclusion that schemers like him face in the end. What a fall from grace. He had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
No record? What happens if you spare him? Does he come back later in the game? Do you have to fight him again? Apparently I have something for the blind lady? Did I loot some... Did I loot some paint? Get some crowns? Oh, maybe her painting's finished? Okay, maybe she's dead. Alright, so she's, to the one within the darkness, to the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter who lost her light. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired and finished my painting, this painting. As time passes, I'm certain the world will acknowledge its true worth. To that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible. The clear blue sky. Open your eyes and look at the clear blue sky. Feel the nights, which will end someday. Only time will tell. Clear blue sky, a song of how the landscape seen when the veil of time is lifted may sometimes be the most beautiful sight. I mean, it's alright. Painting created by Goddard, the blind painter. For someone who's blind, it's pretty good for someone who's blind. Been painted roughly with oil paints. The painter, trapped in darkness, yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her from within. The light was connected to a profoundly blue and strange sky. ChatGPT is blind too. Is it though? Or does it too have someone? What did she call it? A person in the darkness? A being in the darkness? Yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her from within. Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot to say about this. I mean, it's kind of on the nose. She's supposed to be sort of at the edge of conscious awareness here. I mean, we have the zombie metaphor, we have the puppet metaphor, and I guess in the same sense you could use blindness as a metaphor for like a lack of consciousness or agency. But when she loses her sight, she then is able to discover... What does she call it? The one within the darkness. So she goes back down, away from the light, due to her blindness, and discovers a different kind of light as a result. I'm certain the world will acknowledge its true worth. And then she dies. So, I don't know. Why does she die? Is that just because everyone dies in this game? I'm surprised she just dies. Unless they're like... Because they're not going to have her, you know, resurrect or be reborn or anything like that. It's... I don't know. Symbolically strange that she just dies. With no... like with no return. But I guess that's just the tone of the game. Alright, let's see what we can do with this painting. Is there an MMO that you would love to see an AI speedrun it? No. I can't imagine watching AI do anything like that would be interesting. I mean, tool-assisted speedruns have existed for a long time already. I don't think anybody cares about watching them.
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining?
I sure do.
It contains a hidden
Oh yeah, we did
pocket
get his
for
clothes.
hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed...
What does Lumacchio mean? Does that
I
name
doubt he
mean
escaped
something?
unscathed. Unless, of course, he prepared
In
to hide.
Italian?
If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper. Hey, kitty. Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout unsuccessful. Maintaining blockade as a standing warning to all, to the target and all traders. What the hell is this? My apologies, Mr. Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you in my defense. The traitorous fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew the lighthouse keeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. That said, I believe there is no longer need for concern. The target could not possibly have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves to make an example of the traitor. The gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh. Oh, we wear the heavy... Okay. That's what it means. We wear the heavy amulet and fall through the floor. I knew there'd be some use for it. Smartest purchase of my life, dude. That's so interesting. That's kind of hidden for like a main story. Or maybe this is side content? I don't know. This song isn't for me. We have to let it finish playing though so we can feel some more warmth. Damn, it's kind of long. I don't know what Neurosama is, kid. Playing with my friend, I remember that amulets. So, is that the next part of the story, or is that an optional side thing? It seems too missable to be main story. I was never a big fan of this type of vocals. Like late 2000s. Whisper breathy vocals. Kind of thought that it would have gone out of style by now. Okay.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
Oh, did we not show him the... I thought for sure we would show him the painting. Okay, maybe we show... What's over here? Oh, we put it up. You adorn the wall with the painting. Okay. Yo, what do you think of the painting I put up?
Any enemy of the alchemists.
He doesn't have any thoughts. Okay. What do you think of the painting?
Well met,
I have enough discs to completely clean out his inventory now. Can we touch the painting and be drawn inside of it? me see what's on the other side of this shipwreck stargazer. So they're going after the lighthouse keeper, which again makes sense. He's the one who provides people a way home after a journey through the sea, which is, you know, a journey through chaos. We did not get a boss soul from Lumacho. We did get his outfit, though. Aren't you glad that we can finally wear this? It is always best to treat others with grace and proper etiquette. Lumacio calming a disruptive crowd at a social gathering. Golden Snail's mask. His enemies called him slow and slippery like a snail. He created this golden mask to turn the slanderous name into a symbol of sophistication. Dapper AF. Looks good with the crown, dude. Okay, I was expecting an ambush. Quartz. Oh. Madman's Journal. I've learned the devil's method. The subject's body must be fresh. Minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, only one element is missing and it requires a desecration I can't begin to imagine, but must. He's talking about bringing people back from the dead. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. He's talking about grabbing ergo out of fresh bodies and putting them into puppets, I think. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I can still get the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I'll have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. Is this Geppetto? I can still get the child back myself. It sounds like he's talking about Camille. Send me back to my child's. The devil's method. It's either Geppetto or it's someone really similar to Geppetto. He wants to take a child's, presumably, that is dead, and put it in a container. Can I parry these? Okay. The level is slowly being destroyed. My weight right now. Ground is disappearing. Someone with, frankly, very good aim is shelling us from 50 miles away. Another ancient disc. There's got to be more stuff we can use those on. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, whatever, we're fine. Can't leave any loot behind. Holy shit. Ah! Just let me pick it up. Damn, these guys are not weak to fire. Okay. There's gonna be some nonsense around here, and then a stargazer. Just gotta go a little further. Yeah. So, I don't know. Is this a puppet? Which weapon to use? That shit's hard to parry. Damn, he's still attacking, dude. Oh my god, the patterns in this game are so annoying sometimes. Okay, at least this time I can just go back and not have to worry about all the crap and crap. Stay out of that freeze. Okay, these guys. I can get them to fight the shark. I think. Yes. Oh, strats. Not going for it. Now. Easy kill. Whoo. Love the cannon aim. I know, dude. Who can aim a cannon like that? What year is it? This guy's out here with, like, modern warfare. It's possible we should not be using the flamethrower. It keeps going back and forth between carcasses and puppets. I don't know who I'm fighting. Wanted by the Order Alidoro. I didn't know they attacked the Shark Boys. Yeah, I think in general, carcasses and puppets will fight each other. Although, I don't know what category the sharks were in. I think the carcasses were fighting the sharks too, actually. So maybe not. Because I don't know if the puppets will fight the little guy who's spitting. The sharks were annoying. Flamethrower works quite nicely against them. It does, yeah. It works really well against those fast, small enemies. Fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the Order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft or confidential information, destruction of property, abduction and luring of Order members, defamation against the Order, wanted dead or alive. No liability shall be assigned regarding his condition. Going after the good guys. All the people in power. Going after the good ones, boys. No one's gonna burst through this door. Okay, suspicious room. Something very puppet sounding. Okay, this looks like a dead end. There's something down there. No, there's more to this. The puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing as something as mad as that into the city, it cannot be allowed. When we have traveled sufficient distance from the city of Krat, retrieve what ergo is left inside that puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. Are they talking about Arlecchino?
Look at you all, scrambling blindly like headless chickens. Pathetic. You thought to sink me, but your ship's run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found.
I'm glad he's still rhyming.
And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use. I truly thought it was the end. My body shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck. Then, along came you, brilliant, misguided maniacs, to give me another chance at life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my, let's call it, heart.
I think he might be tearing people to pieces in the background.
But time flies, and there's much to do. I must now bid you all adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one
He's having
who
fun?
left me in such a wretched state. Oh, they call her the Legend Stalker now.
Why would he record this? For the alchemists, I guess?
Splendid little title. And she owes it all to me. It's only fitting to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend. But I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots. It's time I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt.
The zoo, huh?
Oh, Arlecchino, you are a clever one.
Oh, well, he drops off, I think he drops off Romeo's outfits in the zoo. Maybe that's what he means. Okay, so she destroys his body. The alchemists find him and bring him back to life. He then murders all the alchemists. This is such good symbolism, dude. I love this.
Do I even want to know what was in that cell? Or what kind of monster it was?
I mean,
Probably
we know.
not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
Oh, he definitely has. Definitely has. And there's a secret. Yes. Look how clever I am, boys. I'm so... You can't hide the safe from me. Inspector Moreland. Colossus Premium Luxury Bag. See, now we can find some stuff with these discs that actually is worth buying, dude. Not this nonsense he's been trying to sell me. Does that sound familiar? Because what? Alchemist bringing back something from the dead and then having it kill them all? A little bit. I mean, it's gonna happen multiple times with AI. Can he get through the wall? He can't. Okay. Is there a stargazer? How close was that stargazer? Is it right over here? There's got to be some kind of checkpoint over here. We're so deep. Okay, well. There's two of them, great. Oh, this is the dagger one? Come on, dude. After that whole cannon thing, I don't get a Stargate. I gotta fight Fatty. And now I have to fight Dagger Guy? Okay, I need a way to cheese this. It's time for clever use of geography. Ball damage. If I can get him to charge at me. No! He's out of range! Okay, well, that was my whole plan. So, tape sound actor? Yeah, he's, you know him from the base game. Bro, this guy's too much. I keep taking fall damage. I need to just actually grab the ladder. No shot. Bro, my blade was... It was inside of him. Okay, I gotta wait for this pulse cell to recharge. Stairs are not the play. We need to draw him into here. And then use this. Nope, 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 nope. Yes! Oh, you don't want to come this far? Is it too far? Get back here. Absolutely killed as the developers intended. Well, well, well. Oh, dude, I saw it turning for a second. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. There's no way it has that kind of turn radius. Okay, that was treacherous. If I had died there, I would have actually cried. It doesn't like explode or anything, does it? Maybe I should heal first. This would be a good opportunity for them to do something stupid. Let's kill it from over here. This, I believe, is where we came in from. Yeah, the dead guy. This is a one-way fall, but there's a ramp. Bro, where is the heckin' Stargazer? It's gotta be like right here. List of sent items. The writing looks hurriedly scrawled. The document holder is empty. The documents contained herein must be sent with high priority. The folio must be transported aboard the Archon fleet. Assessment of Simon by the Order. The Path to God. Research Compendium Books 1 to 3. Research paper. Physical alterations arising from Ergo. Comparative experiment. Awakened puppets and the ego of Ergo. Report of experiment number 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutations. Case collection, carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure. Financial report of the Order, Ergo transaction statement, copies of letters and notes concerning Simon's close associates, final list of Simon's followers. Assessment of Simon by the Order. I thought the Order and Simon were like working together. Are they adversarial? Or maybe they're deciding if they want to recruit him at this point? There it is. I need to. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Activate. I'm not going to rest at it though. We got a little bit of cleaning up to do first. Broadway 30 year. Bottle of from a procured cask of premium whiskey aged for over 30 years. Someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it regardless of how expensive it is. The Broadway 30 years is a historic masterpiece crafted on a remote island to the north. With its deep and rich flavor emerging from coveted oak barrel, it is truly worthy of being called a legend among whiskeys. Isn't there an alcoholic merchant? I'm trying to remember. Somebody would definitely want that. I'm trying to remember which one. Maybe the one we talked to at the beginning of this zone? Trixari with 28 months.
Remember to use Prime. It's free.
Prime is literally free, you guys. What up, gamer? How you doing? Just can't greed on these. One hit at a time. Even if they get staggered, I just gotta play those slow. And they're not too bad. Okay, another dagger enemy. See if I can pull this guy by himself. Okay. There better be something good in this chest, dude. Alright, this time I am not making the mistake of being out of range. Beautiful. Okay, he, oh, this is, more of a dead end than I kinda realized. Cue Benny Hill music. This is fine. This is fine. See, he doesn't like to chase. Stupid puppet. He's just a stupid puppet, you guys. Maybe you should get some range attacks. Oh, he's coming. Man, I love playing the game as the devs intended. No, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Just sprint and dodge being on the same key in 2025. That's all that is. Okay. Very easy enemy with a balanced amount of health. Silent Evangelical's Mace. Motivity weapon. With some split scaling though. It has an acid spray? Deals AoE acid damage to enemies in front of you? I don't like when games use terms like AoE in the tooltip. It's immersion breaking. This weapon is amazing. A strong forward slash. Use immediate. Oh, we know. Okay, we've seen Payback Swing before. Its weight signifies the value of silence. The silent evangelists have only one doctrine: silence. Their preaching is death, execution, and annihilation of the enemies of the order. The handles encased with decorations of death, yearning for liberation. Death always flows beneath the feet of the silent evangelists, the blades of Simon. Those deaths become yet another of their secrets, breeding silence. It's a big boy. Okay, it moves. The regular light attack likes to move. Oh, it'd be moving. Okay, okay. Bit of a dancy weapon. I wish the Fable art didn't cost 3. The acid spray would like almost make this viable as a hybrid weapon. It's a sick running attack. Look how quick that comes out. Oh yeah, it does show who wants it. That's nice of them. Oh, I guess no, we can use it with less than 3. It looks like we can use it with 1. Okay. So, will it spend more than 1 if you have more than 1 available? How does this work? Interesting. It's not upgraded, it's not going to do a lot of damage. That is a lot of acid, though. This might be the closest thing we get to an acid weapon in the DLC. I think I'm gonna upgrade it. Come on, play around with this thing, boys. Let's go sell some whiskey to Homeboy and get some money.
Is that? Yes, it is. A Broad Bay lore cask. Aged 30 years. You have exquisite taste for a... Well, word around town is that the legendary stalker prefers Lab Lewy wine. But when it comes to harder stuff, nothing beats whiskey, eh? And since you know its value,
I
don't
just
even
put
think
that
about
together.
walking away without letting me make an
So that's
offer.
Leia Florence in the base game. The old lady. Who says she's a legendary stalker. $16,000 for a bottle of whiskey. I don't know if I like that they just tell you exactly where to go to do that. It's like, I felt smart for a second, remembering that that's who it was, and then, I don't know. The game just tells you anyways. They have multiple difficulties of the game now. Maybe for like the story difficulty, they should just tell you where to go. But on hard mode, I don't know if they should just tell you the solution to every secret right away. Do we have any quartz? I've got 2 quartz. Okay, let's get an extra special grindstone use. I think this will actually have some good value. Fable Arts Effect Duration. Easy level up. More staggerable window, I guess. I don't really care about this other stuff too much. Maybe the guard regain, retain. We can also just go in here and spin quartz, right? Charge, stagger attack, enhance fail attack. I feel like juicing some of these up has got to be a good value. Increase staggered duration. We could get really good Fable Arts effect duration. Auto charge. I guess I don't really like enough of the defense ones that they want to give you. Lower guard regain reduction. Perfect guard Fable enhance. That might be the one. That might be the best value right now. Fatal attack, Fable charger is pretty good too. Yeah, let's do more Fable. I'm running super slow, so we need to take this off. I'm at 81%, which means I need to put a point into capacity. Okay, we're back under 80. Let's go talk to Klaus real quick.
Well met, Master Stalker. Are you well?
Are you well, buddy? How's your back doing?
You found it! My treasured belongings. I thought I had lost this bag forever, and I was in quite a predicament without it. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, excellent! Everything is intact, not a single item missing. I'm astonished nothing was stolen. As a reward, I shall grant you a sneak peek at my exclusive wares. Every item is sure to satisfy. Well met,
Okay. Okay. Veteran's eye patch? Well, that's the first thing I'm getting. I've been wearing these glasses way too long. Full moonstone. That's huge. Quartz. And plundering amulet. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet's Charges Fable when a fatal attack is successful. I think I'm gonna use this actually over the boss amulet that I got that was kind of ended up being trash. Easiest way to ensure victory on the battlefield comes down to securing resources. Plundering enemy resources and weaknesses is a time-honored tradition in warfare. Okay, let's throw that on over the Nightmare Amulet, which ended up being kind of a bust. And I guess I'm a lot lighter now, so I did not need that point of capacity. But oh well. Okay, here's a question. What if we put the Silent Evangelist's head on an acid handle? I think it's still the blade, since the blade doesn't have split damage, I think it still won't work. Let me test this thing out real quick. Okay, so that's a single tap. We can just hold it down and fire hose for as long as I have Fable. Alright, let's upgrade it. Yeah, whatever, I'll just buy some. Okay, this thing's +9. I have 3 full moonstones now, so I can be a little bit less cautious about maxing some of these out. But I do want to try this one first before we +10 it. What are you doing? Okay, so here's where being hybrid would be very strong. If I had like another 5 or 10 points in motivity, but I think this thing will still slap pretty good. Let's try it out. Okay. I mean, it's a sick moveset. So I don't actually think I want to change the handle. It's really good range on the Fable art. I greeted a heavy swing there. No way! Okay, we got the stagger. He's still alive. That's crazy. Should have +10'd. Boys, this is a pretty sick weapon. It's actually quite sick. It's actually quite sick. Okay, it doesn't quite have that much range. We can get this Fable back, though. I mean, that's... Yeah, look how much we get from fatal attacks. I can increase that even more too. I need to put an acid grindstone. Or maybe fire. Can we sneak up on this dude? Nope. Really enjoying this strong attack. And now we go back into spray. Beautiful. Beautiful. What, dude, what a weapon. What a weapon. I think we plus 10 this. That Fable art is just so good. Okay, we got a shortcut door over here. Or is it? Yeah. I should get a bunch of Fable back from this. Yeah, I mean, I can just farm Fable off this guy. Because of the, we just upgraded the Fable on perfect dodge. Or on perfect block, I mean. Okay, now we cook this guy. No! Okay, I overestimated the range. Not bad, not bad. Disc. I really thought some sharks were going to jump out over here. With your Fable Regain, this will be insane. Yeah, that's the idea. And I still think I can get some more Fable Regain. There's some Fable on Charge Attack perks that I can still upgrade. What else? Mayor's Journal. Salo set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop the damned old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough, why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? It's not just him, it seems everyone has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. Feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. The rest of the words are smudged and illegible. Okay, well, there's someone in this village who we are supposed to talk to on behalf of Fishman. Is that who he was just referencing, actually? Yeah. He's referencing Fishman in this. Salo set out to sea 2 days ago. I couldn't stop the damn fool. This is a fisher's house. You need fisherman's weathered key. Salo, you didn't give me your key, dude. What are we doing here? Oh, there's the lighthouse. Look at that. Beacon of light guiding you home. But what is over here?
Huh. Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Do we want to go this way? Maybe I should go back to the lighthouse. She just chilling in the cabin? There she is.
Who are you?
Oh, I gotta
You
put my
look-
eye patch on.
Familiar.
Yeah, she knows Carlo.
Wait. This is Romeo's locket. How?
Look how young she is. She seems
This is
so
something very dear
old
to
in the
me.
base game.
Thank you for returning it.
But maybe that's
But,
just because of the disease.
Before all that, how did you find me? I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you?
How does she not recognize me? You can trust us. Shouldn't you not trust us? Let's go with that one.
You're a funny one. Most people would never dare to admit they can't be trusted. Ironically, your candor actually makes me want to trust you.
Basic
A
reverse
clever
psychology.
tactic on your part.
It's the crown and the glasses. That's why she can't recognize.
The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been.
And is Romeo still...
All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against
Did my
me
best
over
to
that.
destroy his
I
body.
had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand. Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet.
All things lead back to the Rose Estates.
Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with
Did
me.
we ever really officially become a stalker?
We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates.
Yeah, we'll just break it. Oh wait, I have the key.
The key? What? How?
I don't remember actually
You
where
must
I
be
got
part
this.
Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across.
Where did we get the key?
This is the key I lost a while ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is
that
further up
optional?
the mountain path.
I don't remember if that was an optional key or not.
Head out once you're ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Okay. She out there killing shit. Defaced poster featuring an image of a missing person. Holes have been torn out where Romeo's eyes should be. On one part of the poster, a map showing a path leading to Rose Estate is drawn in red ink. Red ink is a nice way of calling it that.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. There was nothing admirable about my life.
It was
I did
pretty
what I
admirable.
could, in the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
I wonder how old Carlo and Romeo were. Okay. Eye patch looking good. I do think the suit is a bit much. You really can't beat the workshop masters. Boys, I think we're going to pause there for today. We will pick this back up tomorrow and do another few hours. And we'll see you guys then. I'm going to try to get on a little earlier than normal, like I did today. So, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you had fun. I will catch you again very soon. You get it when you go down the elevator from Hotel Kratz to the underground laboratory. Okay. So you can't miss it, basically? It's a good moment for pause? Yeah, it's a good moment for pause. Alright, boys. I'll talk to you.